Hello and welcome to Verbling. I'm teacher Oakley, and for the next hour or so, we are going to put on our thinking caps because I will be asking random questions, hypothetical, opinion, description, personal preference, past, present, future. Who knows what's coming? This is excellent. This class would be excellent practice for anyone who is getting ready for any standardized English exam for the speaking parts. Basically, every one of these exams, IELTS, TOEFL, CAE, FCE, etc., has a section where you can expect to be asked questions which you have no idea what the topic is going to be. We're going to practice that today, and I will give you feedback as far as your answers. Please try, of course, to answer with full sentences and to add some detail to your answer. Speak a little bit at length. Give me a few sentences so I have something to work with. Hello again, Anna.
Hello, teacher, and nice to see you again.
Likewise. Okay. I see no reason to not get started. Okay, totally off the wall, random, crazy questions. Are you ready?
I don't know. All days, I'm not very concentrated.
Okay.
And it depends on the questions, the different questions.
Anna, okay, first crazy question. Do you ever read your horoscope?
Yes, I like it. I like it. And nowadays, I'm not very interested in read my horoscope. But I don't want to hear any nonsense. Any nonsense. But to tell the truth, the horoscope is interesting when you read special books about it.
Okay.
I read a special book with talk about and I don't know how to say in English. Maybe numerology. Numerology.
That was perfect. Numerology. Yes.
Yes. It depends on your date of birth. You have a number on your life. The number are from 1 to 9. For example, I was born on the 21st of July 1956. You have to I don't know, to sumar, plus. I don't know. You
okay.
have yes. Sorry. You have to summarize. I don't know. I don't know. All numbers of your date of birth. For example, my number is number 4. 4. Okay. You read your number, and it describes totally your personality, your health, your all about you. It's really important. It's really important and interesting. In this case, when I was younger, I liked to read horoscope in newspaper, but it's a nonsense. You have to, yes, it's a silly question, a silly answer, information.
Okay.
But if you read an interesting book, it's really interesting. Yes.
Okay. Well, first of all, pronunciation, horoscope. in
Ho-
English? Horoscope.
horo-
Hora,
ho-
horoscope.
horoscope. Horoscope.
Yeah.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Okay, and then the number is from 1 to 9, not the number R. Okay.
Then there are other special number when go together. For example, in the last count, if go together 3 plus 3. You have a special number, what would be 33, but these things only understand people who are studying these kind of things.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes. All right. Interesting. I will share with you just a little, conversation. I think the horoscopes in the newspaper are nonsense, as you say. I agree. But one time I sent away, it was some online thing. I don't remember. It was quite a long time ago, really, 15 years ago. I sent away for my horoscope reading, and believe it or not, they sent me back a document that was like close to 100 pages, 90-something pages. And it was actually frightening. It was like they are writing my biography. It scared the pants off of me, Anna. It really did. It was actually quite frightening. The things that they said about me, about my past, about my personality, about my future. It was actually frighteningly accurate. I found it a little scary, to be honest.
Sorry, teacher. One day I'm going to write down the name of this book in order to can found on internet or something like that, because it's a famous writer about this kind of reading.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Yes.
Go ahead. Go
Okay,
ahead.
okay.
All right.
I'll try. I'll try.
Okay. All right. I'd be interested in that. Okay. I have to welcome. That was exciting. I have to welcome other students to the class. So, hello, Saban.
Hello, teacher. How are you?
You're still awake. I'm okay. How are you? Are you sleepy? Sleepy yet?
No, no. I
No?
was watching Big Bang Theory. My connection wasn't good. Here, the connection is not working sometime. So after I fixed my connection, I watched Big Bang Theory. If you have heard about it,
Yeah,
it's
I
really
like
funny.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, man, I'm going to come back to you in a minute. I just want to greet
Okay. Sure.
Pudapon. Hello.
Hi.
Pudapon. Hi again. Welcome
Hi,
back.
teacher. Thank you.
It's good to see you again. And Ken is back with us as well. Hey
Yes,
there,
good
Ken.
to see you again.
Hi. Okay. Saban, back to you. This is a totally random questions hour. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
You don't know what topic, what type of question I'm going to ask. The idea is to give me some detail and try to answer with some good detail and lengthy answer. Saban,
Yes.
what are you a natural at doing? Do you know what I mean by this?
A natural.
Expression. A natural.
Yeah. Okay, I know what a natural. Yeah. What is that? Okay, so what is a natural?
A natural is something. If
Yeah.
you're a natural at doing
Yeah.
something, means you're
Okay.
good at it without really
Okay.
practicing or learning it. The first time you
Okay.
tried it, you were good at it.
Okay. Okay, I think when I played kickboxing back in Iraq, uh, I think I played very well because I get like two during just for 2 months I made a lot of progresses with my coach, and he said your hands your arm is very strong, so if you just proceed continue, you will be professional during 2 years. So and I get my I mean the belt, what do you call it? I don't know what, not the orange one. So I mean for the kickboxing. So it was really nice, and I just during just for a short time I was really good and I played very well.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Good answer. Now, okay. Um, I do want to say that I want to give you some feedback. Okay.
Yeah.
Play kickboxing. Okay. No. All right. You play basketball. You play football. You play golf. But other activities where we use ing, we use go. You go skiing. You go swimming. You go shopping.
Okay.
But activities which you are likely to take a class for, you can think of
Okay.
it this way. This is a good way to think of it. Like martial arts, or yoga, or step aerobics. Okay, we usually use the verb do. So you did
Oh,
kickboxing. I do yoga on weekends. She does a aerobics class. She does Pilates, things like that. All right.
okay.
So activities that tend to have classes, we use do. Um, Also, was it you I talked to earlier today about progress? I don't know,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it was okay. Well, I'm
yeah.
telling you
It was
again.
me.
I
Yeah.
have to tell you again. Progress is
Yeah.
an uncountable noun. There's no such thing as
Oh,
progress.
okay.
It's
Yeah, I'm sorry. So I made
made progress.
progress.
Right.
Progress.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. And then the last thing, a time phrase that you used. Pardon. Your instructor told you you would be a professional during 2 years.
Yeah.
You need something else after 2 years, or you would be a
After.
professional in 2 years. Same
Okay.
thing. Either would
Okay.
be fine, but not
Yeah.
during, because during means in that time. So for
Yeah.
2 years continuously, you would be a professional. That doesn't make sense,
No.
obviously.
Okay. Yeah. So
Okay.
in 2 years. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, you, and good job, Anna,
Thank you.
giving a lot of
Thanks.
detail. That's really what I'm looking for. So you give me a lot of material to give you feedback on. Quick shout out. Hello to Heidi. Welcome to the class.
Hello, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you. It's random questions class, so really there's no way you can prepare. Okay. Pudapone, it's your turn.
Okay.
Okay. Pudapone, when was the last time you danced?
Oh, can I share the question because I never danced before?
You have never danced before.
Yeah.
Poor little Pudapone.
Yeah, I know.
Really? I thought people in
Right.
Thailand like to dance.
It's not like that. In Thailand, people like to dance when we drunk, and I
Oh, really?
I don't drink.
Is that right? Okay. Well, thanks for setting me straight. Okay. I swear to you, it's on the. I see Thailand tourist commercials here
hmm
all the time, and they. Oh, it's okay. I don't know. I forgot, but one of the commercials. Oh, we talks about we like to dance. I don't know, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I was influenced. I've been influenced by a stupid tourist commercial. Okay. They didn't say we like to dance when we get drunk. They did not say that. I swear. Okay. All right. We'll try another question. All right. Other totally random question. Putapone, what is the most wild animal you have ever touched? Physically touched.
Okay, in Thailand we have a lot of elephants. And yeah, and it's called elephant house in Chiang Mai in the northern of Thailand. And yeah, you can touch animal, you can feed them, and you can play with them, and you can ride them also. It's really funny, but actually it's for foreigner. It's not for Thai people.
Yeah.
But I brought my friend from abroad. That's why I went with them. It's really fun. You guys have to try it.
Do we?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. It's very fun. Yeah, you got it right the second time, actually. The first time you said it's very funny. You have to be careful of that adjective because two different meanings. Funny actually has two meanings. Funny can mean ha ha ha, makes you laugh funny, or funny, strange. What's that funny smell coming from the refrigerator? And fun means entertaining, engaging and entertaining. So
that's a good way.
Fun is good. Fun is good. I'm all for fun. Yeah. Okay. All right. So elephant. Okay, that's cool. That's a good one. I recently, a couple months ago, I went on vacation. I touched a tiger.
Really? Wow, nice.
I can show you a picture. Yeah. Yeah.
Where is it?
Where's what? The tiger?
Yeah.
Location. It was in a zoo, actually. So
okay.
It's not that big a deal, really. Not like I was out in the bush catching tigers. Hunting tigers out in Africa. No, that wasn't the case. Okay. Anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, in Thailand, you can touch the tiger.
Yeah.
You can search in the Google the tiger temple in Thailand.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. Okay. All right. We're gonna try a little word association with Ken. Okay. Our main word. Discussing with Putapone. Fun. Ken. When I say fun, you say.
Fan?
Fun. No, not fan.
Fan?
Fun. Fun. F-U-N.
F-U-N.
Yeah. What is the first thing you think of when you think of fun?
Fun. Summer.
Summer. Oh, and why?
Because summer is fun. I don't know. If you are in the beach or something like that.
All right. Well, okay. Sure. Give me examples. All right. If you're ever stuck, anytime, you need to. Actually, I'm working on a student with this actually right now. Brainstorming to have detail, to add detail, and to answer a question with more information. There's a couple things you can do. One, ask yourself why, and usually more opinion type questions or preference type questions, or give examples. In description, giving examples is always good. So there you go, Ken. What do you do for fun in the summer?
In the summer, going to the beach, not in harsh daytime. Sunset time, it's entertaining. And another thing, stay indoor, turn on the cooler, taking public class. It's also fun. Yeah. What else? Sometimes I rarely go to the height, but going to the height or mountain, it's cool. Yeah, I've I've stayed in a one lodge type bungalow in a height. It was cool, even though the kind of lower world is muggy. It was muggy. Yeah, I enjoyed. That's such cool climate there.
Okay. Muggy.
Muggy, yeah.
Like hot and humid.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. All right. Not in the house daytime. I can't, like, and then you changed your mind. Okay. Staying in the house in the daytime. I'm not, I got confused there because you reversed course. Not staying in the house at daytime is fun, and then staying in the house in the daytime with an air conditioner
Yeah.
is fun. Okay. All right. Okay, let's talk about staying in the height or staying in the high. Okay, you're talking about hiking mountains or hills.
Nice.
Okay. How to say that in English better? Okay.
Plateau.
Plateau is a flat surface. Usually it's high and then flat.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know. Should we talk about altitude? I like to hike. Well, I would just say I enjoy hiking mountains. I enjoy hiking, and it's when you get up to a certain altitude, it's cool and pleasant. Okay, maybe something like that. Okay. Okay. Heidi, taking it over to you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Heidi, when was the last time you had to give a speech?
Speech.
Yeah.
Speech. Oh, difficult question. I've never had any speech in my life.
Really? In school?
No.
Okay, that's it. Heidi, I want you to give a speech to Putapone, and then you guys are going to dance. You guys need some experience.
If someone asked me to have speech, I run away. I would run away from that place. I hate to do something in front of public.
Yeah. Do you know that the number one fear for Americans, and I think maybe for the whole world, but I only know for sure, for Americans, the number one fear is the fear of speaking in public. And actually, it's higher than the fear of death. People would rather be dead than speak in public. Yeah. So, but this is interesting. I want to pursue it for a second. In your education, you were never required to give a report in front of the class, for example?
There are some student association in each school. If someone will be a candidate, maybe they need to have speech in front of people, students. But I didn't intend to do something.
Really? Okay, it's interesting for me having an American background.
This place, my condo had some association, resident association. I disliked that, but finally I needed to do I don't know. Not conference.
Okay. Some kind of meeting or
Committee.
committee. Yeah.
Committee. So I was chosen as sub-president. Maybe 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I needed to have some speech about some festival because this condo, the commission association is gathering a lot of money, like tax. But there before the festival was very poor compared to other places, other condo or somewhere. So I got frustrated when I see the program. Even though you are gathering a lot of money, why don't you have more exciting for festival? Why don't you hold more exciting some festival? For example, calling some comedian, or to have some vendor, to call some vendors. We can afford to pay the money to pay the call that people, the talented people.
Mm-hmm.
Then I had a speech only that.
Okay. Well, that's okay. Well, that's a speech. All right. How was your speech accepted?
Yeah, actually, the president had been the president for 3 or 4 years. He is a very stingy person. He already accumulated our tax to carry on next year and next year. They had a community had a lot of money.
Okay.
You are gathering this tax for us, for residents. Why you are accumulating the money? Because some person need to move to other place. They need to give up their money, even though they have paid a lot of money. So you should spend this money in that year.
Mm-hmm.
Then
right.
Other people agreed with me.
Right. Okay. I see. So your speech is, when we talk about how a speech is accepted, how did people just quietly look at you, or did they clap, or did they agree, or?
So after that, in the festival, they called some magician or a comedian in the place, and we have some lottery, and some people can get some good things. It's quite gorgeous nowadays.
Okay. Okay. Well, okay. Well, that's cool. All right. See, you did give a speech. All right. Okay. Instead of have some speech, we don't ever use that verb. You give a speech, or you listen. You listen to a speech, or you give a speech.
Give a speech, or make a speech. No.
You can make a speech. Yes, actually, you're correct. Okay, and normally for like whatever, apartment or condominium association, when you have to pay a certain amount, that payment is normally not called taxes in English. And I'm not absolutely sure. In Japan, maybe. Normally it's dues. You have to pay dues. D-U-E-S. Yeah, you have to pay your dues. It basically works the same way as a tax, but everybody has to pay. But they're described as dues, and they supposedly entitle you to something. Well, in your case, there you go, festival. Okay. All right. Well, that was interesting. Also, I was interested because I just thought this is normal. Whatever. As an American, when you're a kid, I don't know, starting 4th grade maybe, basically, you're going to give a speech in front of your class at least once a week. You got to give your oral book report. You have to explain the book you read and give people a report. Not to mention reports in science classes, social studies, history classes. These are very normal, where you have to do a written and an oral report. So you have to present your material in front of the class. Actually, it starts a lot earlier than that. In first grade, you have show and tell. This is my favorite glass, and my grandmother gave me this glass. She made it herself out of her false teeth. But doing presentations and speeches starts really young, since I can remember. But that's not the case in Japan? They don't have kids do speeches in front of the class?
Yes, yes. Yeah.
Regularly? They do. Okay. All right. Just curious.
A teacher would choose the leader of the same age, what to say, grade, same grade.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I see. All right. All right. Interesting. Okay. Moving on to Anna.
Yes.
Anna? I want you to tell me a story. Describe a time when you were locked out of your house or your car or your office. Have you ever been locked out?
Yes, I remember. I remember something. It was a long time ago, because my young, 11 years old, we closed my son closed the door, and I had to stay in the street for several hours. More later, I called. I don't know how to say that. A specialist that normally open the door.
Yeah.
And with a simple plastic, like a credit, similar to a credit card, he passed the plastic between the door and the more or less the place where is located the key, and in less than 2 seconds open the door. When I had to pay the bill, it cost me about 60 euros, and it was 20 years ago. And my youngest son told the man, he was impressed that this man I have to pay 16 euros for 2 minutes work.
And thus your son found his future calling, his future life's ambition.
No, he said, the man, I don't remember exactly, but he said something in order to how can you earn so much money in 2 seconds, something similar. I don't remember, and he was a child. In some cases, yes. In some cases, they don't understand these questions.
No, I think that's a very good question.
Yeah, but I think he felt guilty he felt guilty because he was who
Good.
closed the door.
Ah,
Yes.
I tell you, your son felt guilty. Oh, that's not good. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Now, okay, a little feedback. Well, observation and feedback.
Okay.
First of all, you're asked to describe an experience, which, by the way, is a very common. This is part 2 of an IELTS question. This is in TOEFL and CA. This is very common. Good place to start, as Anna did, with the setting. You're going to tell a story. When you're describing an experience, like a speech, or when you locked yourself out of the house, or you touched a wild animal, a good place to start is with the setting or the background. When was it? Where was it? Who were you with? Okay, which is what Anna
Okay.
did, and that was actually very good. I think my son was 10 years old at the time, and we were at the house, and okay, great. It really makes everything much clearer, and that's the reason when you read a book, every book you've ever read, fiction, it will explain the setting, where the characters are, when they are, who they are. The who comes a little later, but you know, almost any creative writing every story you've ever read has to explain the place and time. It
Okay.
helps. Okay, try to avoid saying more later. You can say much later or a little bit later if you want to modify later, but don't say more later, because later is already a comparative adjective. Well, adverb. It can be an adjective or an adverb, but it's already comparative in nature. You're comparing one time to another. So don't say more later.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. And your son was wondering why he made so much money. Made so much money in 2 minutes. And so do I. I have also locked myself out before and had to call a locksmith. And yes, I assure you, in the United States, they are also ridiculously expensive, like $150. And this was about 20 years ago. And same thing, 2 minutes work. Oh, thanks. Ridiculous.
Yes.
So I do know what you mean. Don't. Moral of the story, everyone, don't lock yourself out. It's a very expensive thing to do. If you do, it's cheaper. I learned from that experience, though. I actually locked myself out of a car, and I was very far from home. I don't know, whatever, 100 kilometers from home. No way to get my keys, no one to call. I was single at the time. Nowhere to get a set of spare keys. Keys inside the car. Called the locksmith, $150. I found out it would be cheaper to just smash the window, replace the window for $50. Whatever. It happened to me a second time, and that's exactly what I did. I smashed the window and saved myself $100. Why not? Okay, moving on. Saiban.
Yes, teacher.
Saiban, how often do you get sick?
Oh, thank God that rarely. I mean, not too much. I don't get sick too much, thank God.
Okay, I don't get sick too often.
Okay, I don't get sick too often. Yeah.
Why do you suppose?
I think this is first of all, it is that thank God that God helped me, and secondly, I think because thank God that I have a strong body, and my immunity system is working well. That's why, and I eat fresh food a lot. I don't eat the junk food. I really don't like McDonald's or pizza. I mean Domino's pizza or hot pizza. So and even in Iraq, I ate a lot of fresh food. So I used to eat rice and with the potato and a lot of vegetable and fruit. That's why I think that the fresh food help make my immunity system strong. That's why. So and for other thing, I don't really touch people. I mean, I shake hand if I need it, but not very touched people a lot. That's, I mean, you know, when you, sometime when somebody it's close to you and you just and he's hold a virus, if you just touch him or using his stuff, this will be really risky for you, really dangerous.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so I preserve myself.
You have a point. When I was a cook and later a chef, I would wash my hands an insane amount of times a day.
Oh yeah, yeah. You remind me just one. I'm sorry to interrupt you. You remind me another point. Sorry, and I make ablution. Do you know ablution, teacher? So I'm
No.
Muslim. I'm Muslim.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
I make ablution 5 times. So as a Muslim, I have every and before every pray, I pray 5 times every day, and before every pray, I wash my hands, my arms, and the legs, the face, and hand. I mean, I just. I mean, my hair, my ears. So that's why I think it's really helped me.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Actually, there's something to be said for that. When I was a cook and a chef, of course, you have to wash your hands over every time you touch a different food. You basically wash your hands, which adds up to 100 times a day. I don't know, but I basically never got sick. Okay, so I can understand that. All right. It has a verb tense. I think you said something. I'm not sure which point. You made a number of points, which is good. Because you're basically supporting your opinion why you're healthy. All right. You need to give different reasons, not just one reason. That's never sufficient in answering an opinion question.
Yeah.
Okay, good, but of course you should. My first reason is, my second reason is, another reason. Try to organize them a little better.
Yeah.
But one of the things you said, something helped me make my immunity stronger. I think it would be better to use present perfect tense. Something has helped me up
Has
until
helped.
now.
Okay,
Yeah,
has
present perfect.
helped me. Okay.
So from the past until now, it has helped me.
Okay, has helped me. Yeah.
Strengthen my immunity. It's a good collocation, by the way.
Strengthen my immunity. Okay.
Sure. Okay. Okay, Pudapon. I'm going to move on now.
Thank you.
You're welcome. A little description, Pudapon.
Yes, sir.
What is your best work of art ever?
Work of art.
Work of art. Something you, maybe even as a child, you painted or you made some pottery or a basket or you created a beautiful meal.
Yeah.
I know it's not dance.
when I was I think 12, grade 12, and I have to do the logo. You know, the logo of the brand or something like that. Yeah, I have to make the logo for my product in school.
Okay.
And I sell. In that day, I sell the donuts, and I use the letter P, and have a it's like a zero. It's like a circle
Okay.
in P and N behind that. It's really nice. But I use the long tool. I use it's like a pencil to
Uh-huh.
to draw it, to paint it. And it take time so long. Actually, if I use the big one, the big pen, the marker, it should be
The
faster than
marker.
that.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, I don't like art at all.
You don't. Okay, I'm a little confused about your use of logo. What do you mean? A logo for what?
For my product,
For your product.
right? I sell
Oh,
donuts.
for your product. Okay, okay, I
Yeah,
get it now. All
it's
right.
my very art.
Ah, for your donuts. Awesome. Oh,
Actually, I am IT. I do I do about IT in computer, something like that. It's not about art at all. That's why I don't like art.
okay. All right.
Yeah.
You don't consider programming at all artistic?
Actually, I am a system engineer.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
All right. Okay. All right. Uh, okay. All right. That was interesting. You could give me a little more detail, of course. It was all in pencil, no colors?
No, it's like a only black.
Yeah. Oh, all right.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. Good enough. Okay. Ken. Haha.
Yes.
Ken,
Hmm.
I want you, again, describing an experience. What is something mischievous? There's two pronunciations, mischievous and mischievous, depending, British or American. What is something mischievous that you have done, maybe when you were a child?
Child.
Well,
Yeah.
mischief.
I went to the foreigners. We went to the foreigner concert. I went there with my friend, and it was held in the city hall. City hall is strange, kind of concert venue anyway. So it is a complex. It's in the park, and it has gym, a pool, and restaurant, some other facility in that complex building. And it was Sunday. So we went there early in the afternoon. So until the concert, we have to wait. We didn't we didn't we just got bored. But anyway, we are hungry, so we went to the restaurant that in that building, and we were listening to the sound of sound check during we were eating. And after we got out of the restaurant, my friend found a door, and a sound it was coming from that door. So my friend tried to open the door, and door was unlocked, was not locked. So it opened. It has opened. It opened, and amazingly, it was a concert hall. So
Ah,
we sneak into the hall because Mick Jones was on the stage and he was playing the guitar to the sound check, to do sound checking. So we can say hide behind between the seats, and we were watching him for a while. But he noticed us and he pointed out us on the street. So we realized, oh, we need to get out of here, and we quickly get out. Yeah.
he probably would have invited you backstage.
No, he just pointed us. Yes,
He pointed us out.
us out. Yes.
Yeah, okay. This is point out. Let me point out something to you. But if you're actually physically, you point someone out, not point out
Mhm.
someone. You usually then separate the phrasal verb. Okay, he pointed you out. Who was this?
Mick Jones, the guitarist of Foreigner.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. Past tense of sneak. You snuck. Sneak, snuck.
Snuck into, okay.
Sneak, snuck. Sneak, snuck, snuck, actually.
Snuck, snuck.
Sneak, snuck, snuck. Is that right? Yeah, okay. Snuck. We had snuck into the concert. Ooh, good for you. That's funny. That's a good one. Okay. Good story. All right. Good job giving a little bit of background there. Okay. Very good. Very good. All right. Probably have just enough time for Heidi to take one more shot. Heidi?
Yeah.
What is the worst thing you have ever eaten?
Ever eaten?
The worst tasting thing ever.
Except food poisoning. I went to Spain 5 years ago. At first, we reached Malaga. Malaga is a very good town in Spain. And we went to the hotel was very good, but the hotel didn't have any restaurant inside. So we went to the bar. Bar is a coffee shop, but they are offering the food. Then we went there. There are many pictures, photographs of food. I chose fish. Fish with fried by olive oil. And Malaga is facing onto the sea ocean, Mediterranean Sea maybe. And then I suppose it might be sea fish, but actually it was catfish. I've never eaten catfish. It tastes like mud. I hate it.
Really? Catfish is very common in the United States, by the way. Really common. Really common. Anyway, okay. Tasted like mud. Yeah, well, okay.
Tastes and smell both like mud.
Well, it is a bottom feeder, as a matter of fact. A bottom feeder, a fish that eats whatever falls to the bottom of the river, including pollution and things really we don't want to talk about. But, yeah. Okay. I know a good joke involving a lawyer and a catfish, but for another time. One other thing, it was fried by olive oil. Fried by olive oil. Well, fried with or fried in. Either with olive oil or fried in olive oil. You use by to say who did something. You're using a passive there, which is great that you're using a passive. It was fried, okay. That's the passive. But if you want to describe who did it, you use by. But how, with or in, can be used. All right, fried with olive oil. That's the worst thing you've ever tasted? Really?
In Japan, we see some catfish. It's very small. I've never seen such big catfish.
Oh, and I remember my father caught a 36-pound catfish. What would that be? 36 inches long. It's about a meter long, and 36 pounds. So that would be what's half of 36? 18, 16. About 16 kilos. They're big. Then they get a lot bigger than that. They can be huge.
In Japan, we like eating eel.
Eel? I like eel.
It's very delicious. But nowadays, eel number is decreasing. So maybe United Nations or some organization want to ban to eat eel in
Eel,
several years.
really?
Yeah, I think so. So Kyoto, Kinki University is very close to my house. This area is starting to make catfish, which has eel taste.
Oh boy. Okay. Good luck with that. And you might want to try importing eel from the United States because eel are plentiful. They're considered an invasive species, but they're actually quite delicious, but nobody eats them in the United States. Very, very few people eat them. They just, fishermen catch them and just throw them onto the shore to die because they think of them as like vermin, like a rat.
Researchers don't know how to create their eggs. So the people can do is only buying the baby eels. They don't know how to make the eggs and to fetch the baby eel from the eggs. Some Japanese researchers found the place the eels fetch the eggs is offshore of Mexico.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. It's very interesting. I could talk about this longer, but I really can't because I've got to go. I have another class right now. So thank you.
Thank you.
Great class.
Bye.
Very interesting.